Hello world, I have not filmed a video in so freaking long, and one of my goals in 2021 is to step up my social media game. So my vlogs and my Instagram post, I got approved for Like to Know It, so I'm gonna start hopefully posting on there more often. I only have 2 followers, so if you're watching this, please go follow me on Like to Know It. I apologize for the camera angle. You're sitting on my dashboard, and I'm really short. I'm like 5'1", and my sticky thingy is not very sticky, so I need to rewash it and stick it on here because I haven't used it in so long. So anyways, they're so freaking long, you can't see it. It literally goes down on my butt now if it's not pulled back. But yeah, I really want to start making more vlogs, and I thought it would only be fair to do a life update. I feel like I've literally done like 3 of these in the last year, and that's what my videos are consisting of. But no, I have so many video ideas like typed out on my phone and whatnot. So we're on our way to the gym, and by we I mean you and me. Just left Ulta thanks to my wonderful future mother-in-law, my boyfriend's mom. She got me a gift card to Ulta, so I literally spent $30 of my own money. I'll just show you what I got. It's not that exciting, I promise. I got Loving Tan, Tiara Express, Dark. I wanted to try the Bondi Sands because I've heard good things, but Ulta doesn't sell Bondi Sands. Didn't know that. And I was nervous to try the San Press. Oh my god. I was too nervous to try the San Tropez. The Clinique Clarifying Lotion. I used to buy the purple one, which is for dry skin, and my skin's like super dry. So I've gone down to using that once a day instead of 2 times a day, but I'm going to try the very, very dry combination one. And then lash primer, because I'm out. And this is just a L'Oreal lash primer. So literally 3 things, because everything at Ulta costs an arm and leg, right? But we still love it, and we still go there. So yeah, let's go to the gym, because it's like 7 o'clock. 6:30. And I want to get home, so I want to get home because I want to hang out with my boyfriend, but we need to go to the gym first. I wish I could get him to come to the gym with me. He used to be a gym rat, like way before we were dating, and now he won't work out. Eventually we'll get there. He said that was his 2021 New Year's resolution. Like I said, I don't truthfully believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe in kind of like goals and stuff, but like, I feel like your resolutions can always change, your goals can always change. Like, for me, it's like a step, a day at a time type of step, type thing. Oh my god, does that even make any sense? So, I prefer smaller goals. It's good to have larger goals, but for me, if I wake up and I'm like, okay, I have these 3 things that I absolutely need to get done today. Here are 3 other things that I would like to get done, but if they don't get done, that's fine. If I do that, it doesn't stress me out so much. I like to keep it small. My list gets longer, then I get super stressed. So, yeah. So anyways, just a life update. I can't remember the last time that I filmed, posted, it's been a while. So, I moved into that cute little house, that little duplex type thing, right? Loved it. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, concrete floors. It was gray and white, like my fave. Decorated it, loved it. My mom and sister moved in. Actually, I got a puppy like 3 months after I lived there. Pepper, love him. And then he's very clingy and cuddly, but I love him. He's overall a good dog. And he's fat because, you know, he's a pug and pugs are usually fat. Then a few months later, my mom and sister moved in. My mom and my, she was, Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. Okay, I'm super sorry. My camera fell as I was taking a turn, and I turned onto a busy street, so I was really not concerned about setting my camera back up. Anyways, I'm gonna have to figure something out here because it keeps fucking falling. I don't remember where I was at. Oh yeah, okay, so my mom and sister moved in with me. I think my sister was 2, going on 3. They lived with me for like a total of 9 months. I think they moved in around Halloween. Things were going great, everything was fine, and then my ex and I, we ended up breaking up. I'm really not gonna get to the details about that. It was just in mid-January, and in my opinion, like, there's no bad blood. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, I have no hard feelings towards him, whatever. I love him, wish him the best, like, that's life, dude. Like, we were good friends. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Anyways, I started talking to this guy, and we kind of just, like, started talking. So his name is Ryan. He had been going into Old Chicago for 10 years. I've been working there for 8. You know, I always knew him. We always dated other people. We've never had an interest in each other, or we should say, at least I never had an interest in him. He got broken up with. He would come in a lot more often with his friend, and he, you know, kind of asked, like, a lot of the girls come out, or, like, asked about different girls and stuff. And I remember him asking about me, and I was one of the first girls that he asked with, and I was kind of offended because one of the guys he asked was kind of friends with him, and he was like, she was cool until she got a boyfriend. Well, obviously, girls, yeah, are gonna be more flirty and maybe fun until they get a boyfriend, but when I get a boyfriend, like, I'm very serious about that. Like, I'm ready to get married and, like, have kids and shit. So anyways, yeah, so he found out I had a boyfriend, completely respected it, backed off. He was kind of like interested in other girls, and he just went on a bunch of dates with like girls from like Tinder and whatnot. I mean, like, it wasn't weird for me at the time, because obviously I was dating somebody else, completely understood. But yeah, I like saw a bunch of girls he dated and whatnot, and even now it doesn't make it weird for me. But yeah, I mean, I thought he was a super tool at first. Found out that he's actually a really good guy when he like started talking to me and telling me about his girl problems, like how he just wants to find somebody and, you know, settle down and get married and whatnot. And like, he was telling me about some of these not great dates he went on, and I started to feel really bad for him. But anyways, yeah, we still, like, it was literally like a year and a half. Bar talk only, never talked outside work. Then he heard that I was single, basically, that I had gotten broken up with, or we had broken up mutually, I don't know, depends who you ask. And yeah, we started talking nonstop, and that following Friday, I got broken up with on a Monday. He was like, let's go out for drinks, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then we basically started talking like absolutely nonstop, and he was like, let's go on a date. So the following week we went on a date, and he was basically like, I want to be with you, and I'm like, I've been in 2-3 year relationships back to back, and I just don't think I'm ready for that. I need some time. And then I was kind of like, he like kind of wouldn't stop bothering me about it, and it was probably over the span of like a day, and I finally was like, screw it, you know what, like, I said that about my last relationship. I didn't go into another relationship, and if worse comes to worse, you just break up, and that's the end of it. If it works out, it works out. And I kind of look at it like, I don't want to miss out on opportunities, and my last relationship was 3 years, and it was great, so I'm like, might as well give it a shot. So that's what we did. And we were probably like 2 months in. He gave me a pre-engagement ring, which was actually, like, it's a really good feeling, because I feel like that's one thing that I kind of struggled. Like, I feel like I've always been willing to take things more seriously in a relationship, and it's a really good feeling for somebody to be reassuring and, like, you know, tell you that they see you in your future, and to constantly say that, to constantly let you feel loved. And when there is problems, there's lots of communication. Like, that's literally just how it is between us. There's like nothing left in the dark. There's no gray area. If there's an issue, we talk about it. There's constant, I think, reassuring on both sides, constant love giving out, affection, intimacy, all of that. But yeah, so it ended up being really well. He wanted me to move in right away, and I was like, absolutely not. I have my own house still. So I did not move in right away, but I did start staying the night all the time, because COVID happened, and with quarantine, you know, I couldn't work. I didn't work for 8 weeks. So yeah, I pretty much stayed the night every single night, and I would drive home if I had to babysit Soph. And yeah, and then when my lease ended, I didn't want to move in. Like I said, I wanted to get my own place, but I was like, fuck it. I've pretty much already been living here now, so might as well just move in. So I did, and I think we've officially been living together 6 months, or around there. But yeah, and we just kind of like celebrated our 1 year anniversary. We have different anniversary debates depending who, you know, you ask. We didn't do anything at all for our anniversaries. We didn't really do much either for our birthdays. They're all within like a month of each other, and Christmas. Yeah, we didn't do much. Depends. We basically were just like, happy anniversary, and that was it. For him, it's the day we had drinks. For me, for him, it's the day we started talking. For me, it's the day that we went on our first date. But yeah, so, and that's life. I moved into his house. I've been living there for 6 months. Things are going great. I love it. I love him. Truthfully, I think it's kind of silly, because I think it's just a known fact. Like, if you hang out, both of us, we're different, but we're similar. We don't have the most in common by any means. We're both very much ourselves, very different. But I feel like we truly complement each other so well, and we just have such a strong relationship. Like I said, like a bond, a communication, and intimacy and affection. Like, everything is so intertwined that it's so well. It's awesome. I have truthfully never been in another relationship where I felt so loved and felt like safe, secure, like, I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say like, I feel like safe and secure is weird, but I say it all the time. I've never felt so loved in any relationship, so I think that's really important. And I hope it's 2 ways. I mean, he seems to really like me. We talk about our future all the time together. But yeah, and if you don't know, I officially launched my clothing store, Phoenix Boutique. Go shop it, shameless plug. It was something I started kind of like the logistics of in November 2019. Kind of like had, well, I kind of ran out of money, but also it was kind of self-sabotaging and I was just afraid to officially launch it. And I finally did in November 2020. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not the best at marketing. I just get lazy. I don't want to go downstairs and take pictures and put clothes on and put makeup on and change a million times. Oh my god. And then think of captions. It's something I'm truly, like, a 2021 goal, I guess, is to work on that as well, along with creating YouTube content, like I said, posting all over on social media anyways. But yeah, it's something that I'm working on, because if I wear my clothes out in public, I finally have business cards made. I literally get compliments. I literally wore one sweater on New Year's Eve, and I think I ended up selling 3 sweaters because I wore, not a sweater, but I wore a top to work on New Year's Eve and sold 3 shirts because I wore that. So I had those business cards made, and then every time I post on social media, I have like 2 to 3 sales within 24 hours. So my head looks tiny. This camera angle is fucking terrible. Don't worry, we're almost to the gym. But yeah, so please shop my merch. I did not enroll in time for school, so my goal is to get back on studying for my online personal training. I turned my screen on. I think that made me look brighter. Is to start doing online personal training again, or studying for my certification. I would like to get it sooner rather than later. Obviously, May is my latest date. March would even be better. But to start studying and do online personal training again. So fingers crossed that I get my shit together and do that, get my test taken, and then hopefully enroll in classes in the summer and the fall and graduate by December 2021. And yeah, that's just my life at the moment. It's kind of boring. I work 25 hours in 3 days. I'm definitely not the most consistent at posting for my social media, posting on social media, like I said, I want to work on that along with posting on YouTube, but I super want to and need to work on my store. Oh, and then last thing I want to talk about is I used to be super into fitness and health and working out and whatnot. Well, I would say like I have like a healthy-ish balanced diet. Like I believe in just living a balanced lifestyle. But my workout routine was like on point, and I was in like the best like overall shape. Like I was in great shape, but I ate and drank whatever I wanted. And quarantine, couldn't go to the gym, and I was doing little at-home workouts, but basically I got tired of just walking all the time and doing at-home workouts, and I fell out of my routine, and I was drinking every single night because I had nothing else to do. And that sounds terrible, but it's true. I'm not gonna lie to you. And yeah, I ended up gaining 15 pounds, and I pretty much lost all the weight pretty quickly within like 2 months. And it wasn't necessarily unhealthy, but it wasn't healthy. I wasn't really working out. I just changed my eating habits, and going back to work and preoccupying myself and not eating fast food twice a day definitely helped. So yeah, I lost the weight, but now I feel like I'm in that skinny fat, like where my weight's the same, but I've also lost a lot of muscle. So I don't really like the gym by my house. So that's part of the reason I was super struggling to get back in my workout routine. I have decided to start going across town to my favorite gym, even if it's 2 days a week. That's probably the 2 days that I'll train lower body, because I'm just not comfortable training lower body in the gym that's closest to my house. But I'll still go to that gym, or at least try to go to that gym at least 2 times, maybe 3 times a week to train upper body. So it's kind of my goal. But yeah, I love going to the gym, and I'm getting back into it. I still have a fucked up sleep schedule, and I'm going to the gym at 6:30 at night, and I wish it was, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But I'm getting into it, like baby steps. I always preach about baby steps in anything in your life. Like, I definitely believe you have to like jump fully into something in order to like commit to it. But you have to know that it's not just gonna drop in the palm of your hands. It's not gonna get there in the snap of a finger. Like, you have to take small steps to get there. All right, so I am like 2 blocks from the gym. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. If I have something else to add, I'll add it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Stay tuned for the rest of my videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.